07, The Forgotten Relic. The aftermath of the previous mission, involving the convoy for Lon Nick of the Ciphers, left the group needing to lay low due to the heightened attention. Discussing their next move in their base at the southeast region of Crow's Foot, they discovered the latest news in the newspaper, a detailed exposé blaming them for the chaos at Gaddock Station. Their names and pictures were plastered across the front page, enraging Harlequina. Rabbit's Foot couldn't let this lie and reached out to his friend, Lena Vale, a reporter at the Blade Chronicle correspondent, providing her with all the proof he had and asking her to publish their side of the story. This ignited a war of wits in the public eye, dividing Doskvol into those who feared the group and those who believed in their innocence. The group began to be known as the Crows, a nod to their hideout in Crow's Foot. Meanwhile, Harlequina asked Rabbit's Foot to accompany her to a local pub where she had arranged a private meeting with Constantine. At the pub. Harlequina, Rabbit, we need to keep a low profile, but we can't let them smear our names like this. Constantine might have some ideas. He's always been resourceful. Rabbit's Foot agreed. Let's hear what he has to say. Maybe he knows who fed the Dimmer sisters that information. They arrive at the pub, a dimly lit establishment in a less conspicuous part of Doskvol. Constantine is already there, seated in a corner booth, nursing a glass of whiskey. His eyes scan the room as they approach. Constantine, Harlequina, Rabbit. Good to see you both. Harlequina, good to see you too, Constantine. We need your help. That exposé in the paper has made things difficult. Constantine, I saw it. Seems like someone has it out for you. Any leads on who? Rabbit's Foot, not yet, but we're working on it. Lena Vale is helping us get our side of the story out. But we need more than just a story. We need to know who's behind this. Constantine, smart move with Lena. As for the rat, it could be anyone with a grudge or something to gain. Maybe the Dimmer sisters. You've made plenty of enemies. Harlequina, we're also looking for a way to keep busy without drawing too much attention. Something low-key but profitable. Constantine, I might have something. There's a relic, long forgotten, buried in the depths of the Deadlands Woods. I've tried to retrieve it before but failed. With your help, I think we can succeed. It's valuable and, more importantly, hidden from prying eyes. Rabbit's Foot, sounds promising. What's the catch? Constantine, the catch is getting in and out without alerting anyone else. It's well guarded by old wards and spirits, but nothing you can't handle. Harlequina, we'll handle it. But Constantine, if you find out anything about who's behind the smear campaign, let us know. Constantine, will do. Watch your backs out there. Harlequina and Rabbit's Foot returned home to find Jack and Harry Potter waiting for them. The atmosphere was tense, with the lingering scent of smoke and the remnants of their last mission weighing heavily on their minds. Jack, while you were out, Harry and I went to see Lon Nick at his shop. Apparently, he needed another favor. But this time, it was too much without any return. Harry Potter, yeah, Lon Nick was asking a lot of questions about Jim Bob. He seemed very interested to know if Jim Bob was dead or alive. It felt off, so we left without agreeing to help him. Harlequina and Rabbit exchanged a glance before Harlequina spoke up. Harlequina, we met with Constantine. He has a job for us, away from the prying eyes of the town. It might be exactly what we need right now. Rabbit's Foot, he told us about a relic deep in the Deadlands Woods. A Millennium item called the Millennium Ring. It has the power to break curses, even the most powerful ones. Jack leaned forward, interest piqued. Jack, what does Constantine want with it? Harlequina, he wants to use it to free his little sister from hell. He needs our help to retrieve it. Harry Potter, that sounds incredibly dangerous. But if it can break curses, it could be worth it. Rabbit's Foot, Constantine said he would gift us the Millennium Ring after using it once. It's a risky mission, but it could pay off. Jack, let's hear more details from Constantine before we decide. The group met Constantine at the pub again, ready to hear more about the mission. Constantine, I'm glad you're willing to consider this. The Millennium Ring is buried deep in the Deadlands Woods, an area haunted by old wards and spirits. It's a place of death and darkness, but the ring has the power to break the most powerful curses. Jack, why do you need it, Constantine? Constantine, years ago, I tried to bring my mother back from the grave. In my desperation, I made a deal with demons. But they are slippery liars. Instead of my mother, I accidentally condemned my little sister's soul to hell. I've been searching for a way to break this curse ever since. Harlequina, so, you want to use the ring once to free your sister, then you'll give it to us? Constantine, yes. I need your help to retrieve it. The journey is perilous, and the woods are full of dangers. But with your skills, we have a chance. Harry Potter, what kind of dangers are we talking about? Constantine, spirits, deadly creatures, and ancient wards that protect the relic. It's a place where many have perished. But I believe together, we can succeed. Rabbit's foot, and if we retrieve it, you promise to give it to us after you use it once? Constantine, I swear it. Help me save my sister, and the ring is yours. The group exchanged looks, a silent agreement passing between them. Jack, we'll do it. But we need to plan this carefully. The next morning, the group gathered their gear and set out towards the Deadlands Woods. The journey was long and arduous, but they were determined. Jack led the way, his knowledge of the woods guiding them through the treacherous terrain. They pressed on, the haunting whispers of the woods surrounding them. As they delved deeper, the air grew colder, and the sense of foreboding intensified. Each step brought them closer to the relic, and to the dangers that awaited. As they entered the trail at the woods, which started from the lost favelas inland, a sense of familiarity washed over Jack and Rabbit's foot. This was a path they had traversed before, fraught with danger and adventure. The two reminisced about the last time they were along this trail, when they met the half-man half-bull, who they later learned was named Orlan Baz. They had helped him that day, forging a friendship that had since grown strong. Jack, remember the last time we were here, Rabbit? Orlan Baz nearly scared us to death. Rabbit's foot, yeah, who would have thought he'd become such a good ally? This trail is full of surprises. As they navigated the challenges of the trail, they came across a sleeping bag, left out in the open. There was no one in sight, but the presence of the bag suggested someone was nearby. As they investigated, a warning shot whistled through the air, an arrow flying over Rabbit's foot's head and embedding itself in a tree ahead. Harlequina, get down. Someone's watching us. They turned around cautiously, and there he was, just like last time. The man wore clothes so worn that he had to be homeless, pointing a crossbow at the group and demanding to know why they were going through his stuff. Homeless man, what do you think you're doing? Get away from my things. Rabbit's foot took a step forward, raising his hands in a gesture of peace. Hello, my friend. It's me again. Remember me? From last time. You also tried to intimidate us in this same manner before. The man's eyes narrowed, then widened in recognition. Homeless man, Rabbit's foot. Jack. What are you doing back here? Jack, we need to go deeper into the woods this time. We're searching for a relic that we know has been lost in these woods. I know now that you are from the unseen, just like Marcio. Will you let us pass? The man lowered his crossbow slightly, a contemplative look on his face. The unseen. Marcio told you about us? I see. This place is dangerous, even for those who know its secrets. Rabbit's foot, we understand the risks. But we have to find this relic. It's important. Homeless man, what's so important about it? Jack, it has the power to break curses. We're helping someone who desperately needs it. The man sighed, his posture relaxing. Homeless man, alright. But be careful. The deeper you go, the more dangerous it gets. We knew you guys would come for this eventually. My leader, Jack Combier, knows everything. But first, there's someone you need to see. Follow me. The group followed the homeless man, but Constantine approached them, looking uneasy. Constantine, guys, this is not good for me. Last time I was here, they attacked me, and I fought back. It was a big fight. If they recognize me, they might attack again. Jack, relax, you're with us. We'll take care of it. At a clearing ahead, the homeless man made them wait until another 6 men emerged from the trees, wearing camo and with weapons drawn. The homeless man went over to talk to them, but one of them recognized Constantine. Camo man, it's him. He's back. Get him. Jack quickly stepped forward, trying to calm everyone down. Everyone calm down. He's with us. We need him ahead. I know you had a fight with him before, but that does not concern me and my friends, please. The men held their attack, though they kept a suspicious eye on Constantine. Homeless man, you guys can come with me. It's not far. He can stay here with my friends until you return. The group followed the homeless man into the trees until they found a tent set up. As they approached it, the man inside was visibly sick and waved them to stay away. Stay back. You don't want to catch this. The group approached the tent cautiously, their eyes adjusting to the dim light inside. Jack's eyes widened as he recognized the sick man lying on a makeshift bed. Jack, Marcio, my man. Is that you? Marcio nodded weakly, coughing up some blood before speaking. Marcio Keel, yes, it's me. It's been a long time. Your group has become very strong since I first saw you. I guess I owe you an explanation for that last time, huh? Rabbit's foot, damn right you do. We freed the wrong man, didn't we? Marcio sighed, his breath labored. It was necessary. The man you freed was Jerome Valeska. He's a very dangerous man, once the leader of a gang of criminals who called themselves the Royal Family. Jerome was sentenced to die, but he cannot. Not yet. Harlequina, why not? Marcio Keel, Jerome has a captive, Dr. Coleman. Nobody knows where Jerome is keeping him. Dr. Coleman is the only one capable of producing an antidote for a killer virus Jerome is cooking. A virus powerful enough to kill everyone in Doskvol. The lives of everyone depend on this. Harry Potter, is this what you want us to do? Capture Jerome and save the city? Marcio nodded, a pained expression crossing his face. I'm dying. I have maybe another 24 hours to live. My mission was to help your group save Jerome before it was too late. Now, I can die in peace. It's up to you to save Doskvol. Rabbit's foot, do you want comfort? We could help make you comfortable. Marcio Keel, this disease is too contagious. But if you wish, you can arrange to have my body delivered to be studied post-mortem. Maybe it will help you understand more about the virus. With the weight of Marcio's revelation hanging over them, the group regrouped with Constantine. Constantine, what did he say? Jack, nothing. As the group continues along the trail, they approach a familiar clearing in the trees. Rabbit's foot looks at Jack and murmurs, the man-bat. The group immediately puts their guards up, scanning every corner for the half-man, half-bat beast that stalks these parts of the woods. The beast, large yet stealthy, sneaks up on them from above. With a deafening screech, it lands next to them and throws Harlequina aside like a ragdoll. Constantine reacts instantly, casting one of his most powerful spells, Charm Monster. The spell momentarily controls the beast. Constantine turns to the others, beads of sweat forming on his forehead from the effort. Constantine, do something. I can't hold him for long. Jack springs into action, pulling out his spirit-baiting charm and placing it on the man-bat, allowing him to communicate with the man inside the beast. "We are friends. We want to help. We just need passage." The man-bat's human voice, strained and desperate, emerges. "I can't control it. Send me away. And run before I return." The group releases their hold on the beast, commanding it to fly away. They take the precious moments they've gained to run past the clearing and continue along the trail. Just beyond, they find the spot they were looking for. Constantine points ahead. "This is it." They look in front of them. On a tree stump lies a simple glass, a wine glass. "Harlequina, this does not look like a key." "Constantine, don't be fooled. This is a demon seal, a magical key that hides the Millennium Ring. We must first break this seal." Jack and Harlequina approach to examine it. The wine glass appears ordinary, almost too ordinary. Rabbit's foot, eager to move forward, grabs it. That's when everything goes wrong. The moment Rabbit's foot touches the glass, a surge of dark energy erupts from the stump, and the sky inverts colors, light becoming darkness and darkness becoming light. The glass evaporates in Rabbit's hand, turning into smoke. All around them, they see Chiropteras emerging from the woods, small native spirits with hair aflame and feet turned backwards, protectors of the forest. 6 Chiropteras surround them, but their attention is fixed on a new threat, a shadow that has taken the form of Rabbit Foot. Rabbit's Foot, what the fuck is going on? Constantine, shit, as he prepares his magic. Rabbit cautiously approaches his shadow self, while Harry Potter raises his gun. Harry opens fire, and one Chiroptera explodes into smoke, but the others pay no heed to the group, they are focused on the shadow clone of Rabbit's Foot. Constantine conjures a wall of fire, engulfing the Chiropteras and the shadow clone. The clone burns, and Rabbit's Foot feels the pain instead. "Jack, this can't be." Jack recalls the inscription he saw on the stump, Memento Mori. It's Latin, meaning, remember you must die. The situation becomes clearer. "Jack, it's tied to your life." An arrow suddenly flies through the air, striking the shadow clone. Again, Rabbit's Foot feels the pain. Rabbit's Foot, no, this can't be. Damn it, I'm cursed. It said Memento Mori on the stump, it's linked to my life. I must die to kill this thing. Harlequina, Jack, Harry, you know what to do. Jack, Rabbit, are you sure about this? Rabbit's Foot, do it. Now. The gravity of the situation sinks in. Jack, Harlequina, and Harry exchange glances, each knowing what needs to be done. With heavy hearts, they prepare to carry out Rabbit's fateful request, knowing that it's their only chance to rid themselves of this malevolent shadow. Jack, on 3. They raised their weapons, ready to fulfill Rabbit's sacrifice. The group stood frozen in the clearing, the echo of their violent actions still ringing in the air. Jack's gun smoked, the shot aimed directly at Rabbit Foot, and Harry Potter's knife glistened with blood after slashing his friend's throat. Harlequina, unable to witness the gruesome scene, sent her dog to attack, adding to the chaos. Around them, the Chiropteras continued their assault on Rabbit Foot's shadow clone, each blow reverberating painfully through Rabbit Foot himself. Constantine, unaware of the true nature of the situation, joined in the attack on the shadow. Rabbit Foot, resigned to his fate, made no attempt to resist. Struck down by his closest friends, he collapsed lifelessly to the forest floor. In that instant, as his life ebbed away, the shadow clone dissipated into smoke. The world around them seemed to blur and twist, and suddenly, they found themselves back in time, moments before Rabbit Foot had touched the wine glass in the stump. Jack, Harlequina, Harry Potter, and Constantine stood bewildered, staring at Rabbit Foot, who was alive and well, yet visibly shaken by the memory of his own death. The stump before them held no wine glass now, instead, there lay the Millennium Ring, a solid gold band radiating with an ancient, powerful aura. As they processed the surreal events that had just transpired, Rabbit-foot spoke up, his voice tinged with disbelief and relief. Rabbit-foot, I remember dying just now. It was real, wasn't it? The others exchanged glances, grappling with the inexplicable phenomena they had witnessed. Jack, it seemed real, Rabbit. But look, the Millennium Ring. It's here. Harlequina, what just happened? How are you? Constantine, it seems the ring has granted you another chance, Rabbit. A second life, perhaps. Rabbit-foot reached out and gingerly picked up the Millennium Ring, feeling its weight and the pulsing energy it emitted. Rabbit-foot, I don't know what to say. But thank you. Thank you all. The group stood in silence for a moment, the weight of what had transpired settling upon them. The Millennium Ring now in their possession, they knew it held immense power, a power that could shape their future endeavors in Doskvol and beyond. Constantine, we should be cautious with this ring. Its magic is potent, and its origins, mysterious. But for now, Rabbit, it seems you have a destiny tied to it. Jack, let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. After the intense and surreal experience with the Shadow Clone and the Millennium Ring, the group finds themselves standing in the clearing once more, bewildered yet relieved to be alive and intact. Rabbit-foot, who moments ago had faced his own death at the hands of his friends, now stands among them, shaken by the memory of his own demise. They turn their attention to the Millennium Ring, their ultimate goal. The ring is made of solid gold, intricately carved with ancient runes and symbols that seem to pulse with a powerful energy. Its presence alone commands reverence and fear. Constantine breaks the silence, reminding them of their agreement. Constantine, it is time. I couldn't have retrieved it without your help. Please, fulfill your part of the bargain by using it on me. Rabbit-foot, still reeling from the ordeal, hesitates briefly before nodding. He picks up the Millennium Ring and channels its power towards Constantine. The ring flashes brightly, enveloping Constantine in a radiant aura. When the light subsides, Constantine stands before them, visibly changed yet relieved. Constantine, this will do for now. Good luck, and take care of the ring. With that, Constantine departs, leaving the group to contemplate their newfound possession. Rabbit, feeling emboldened by his recent liberation from the demon's curse, decides to use the Millennium Ring once more, this time on himself, to ensure his own freedom from any lingering ties to dark forces. The group's journey doesn't end there. Empowered by the Millennium Ring and the resolution of their recent trials, they continue their path through the woods. They reach the man-bat and, with the ring's magic, break the curse that has plagued him. Now, in possession of two powerful magical artifacts, the Millennium Ring and the Millennium Are.